public golfers and being able to play Division I college golf.
Yeah, so I started caddying for my dad when I was 8, 9 years old. I'd jump in the car, go down, go to 6:30 mass at the church, and then we hit the golf course. I pulled the cart, and what I would do was I'd hand him the putter. I'd go to the next tee with a pull cart. I'd get his forward out, tee up a ball, hit it down the fairway, and then I'd pick up my ball on the way to their shot. So that's how I got started, and caddied most all weekends, and had a driving range at Shawnee, really nice driving range, and I used to start hitting balls. So I've got an older brother, Eddie Mudd, that a few years older, and so I just kind of followed what he did a lot of times. I noticed he had a shag bag, so I had to go get a shag bag, and I said, "Hey Eddie, how do I get these balls?" He said, "Well, son, you got to go out and start ball hawking and get you a shag bag, and then you can hit your own balls." I said, "Okay," so I did that. So that's how it started, and started playing some junior tournaments. I played basketball all the way through high school, and so when I kind of developed the golf swing and kind of got decent where I could go out, there was a par 3 course about 4 or 5 blocks from where Tommie and Eddie grew up. It was called the Alex T. Farmsley par 3, 9-hole par 3, had a driving range, and for $1 we could play all day. So I'd grab 5 clubs and a pocket full of golf balls, and I'd walk 4 or 5 blocks and meet up with some buddies, and we paid our green fee, and we played around, played 18 holes in 2 hours and 5 minutes, and then we'd eat a hot dog and get in a fight and wrestle around on the driving range, and then we'd brush our leaves off and grass off, and we'd say, "Come on, let's play 9 more holes before we go home." So that was kind of my childhood, and I loved it. Had a dad that was encouraging, had an older brother that was kind of going through high school golf, so I was learning everything from him. So it really kind of set the tone for what I ended up doing as I went forward and developed through the game.
Okay, so I kind of nicknamed you all the Dirt Gang back in those days. So, the Dirt Gang hanging out over there with Dirtman being the leader. But,
that's right.
So Tommie, how much golf did you play? I know Jodie said you kind of didn't play a whole lot growing up. You played football, and so it was quite a bit of an accomplishment for you to not play as much golf, from what I hear, and then still go play golf for Buddy Alexander at LSU.
Yeah, I was next in line in that caddying for my dad thing. So I did the same thing on Saturday mornings. I'd get in the car with him. I'd go down to Shawnee. I'd pull the pull cart. I'd hit a few balls. I'd run over to the next tee, hit a few balls. I was next in line. I didn't really realize that Jodie, till just now, that Jodie did the same thing. But and then I would, the back nine, I wasn't old enough, so I would ride on the pull cart. And then, but I love football. I was a football player all through grade school and third, fourth, fifth grade, and played at the YMCA Youth League, and then played football in high school. And then but I was down there every summer at Shawnee, hitting balls, shagging balls, caddying around it, So I was around it, had my hands in it. And then when I realized I wasn't going to be an NFL football player, I started taking it a little bit serious my junior year in high school and started playing all year round. And I think I won a tournament my senior year, won the regional tournament my senior year, and then our senior team won the state championship at St. X. And Jodie helped me, introduce me to Buddy Alexander, and told Buddy that, my younger brother's got a lot of desire, got a good work ethic, and I think he could be a good player in a few years. And so Buddy took a chance on me, offered me a scholarship to LSU, and I went down and played a little bit and missed a couple of the tournaments my freshman year. Buddy sat me down and said, "Listen, I'm going to redshirt you. You're going to be a better player your 5th year than you are your 1st year." And my feelings were hurt, but it made sense to me. And the rest, I went ahead and played for another 4 years, won a college golf tournament, won 2 SEC championship rings as a team. And the rest is pretty much my short history in golf.
Now, I think a lot of people need to know that, and I think this is awesome, but we've had 3 Mudds play golf for Buddy Alexander at 3 different schools. Georgia Southern, you at LSU, and then Jesse Mudd, your old nephew at University of Florida.